Morning, everybody. Just walked over to the gym. I just wanted to cover a couple things I was listening to last night and today while I actually have a moment, and that is AMD's launch. We all kind of knew this was probably going to end up happening, and I'm actually kind of surprised if they really hit these benchmarks and frequencies. It's going to continue to be a downtime for Intel. I've actually been investing in Intel, thinking they were going to make a comeback, and AMD was going to start to hit their stagnation, but it doesn't look like they're hitting their stagnation yet. I guess the positive side of that is if I continue to invest, I'll continue to get those dividends, and eventually Intel will make it back just because of the fact that they're a great company. And just like AMD, they'll have a downtime. They'll get restructured, get a CEO like Lisa Su, and they'll make their comeback. But still at work, I tend to keep running into people that are very biased to brands. And the biggest thing I continue to tell people when they ask me about branding or specific brands or anything, I always ask them, why are they choosing that? Where they do their research? Because we all know if you first research technology on the internet, those stupid CPU boss user benchmark and stuff like that pop up at the very top because everybody wants to see these simplistic side-by-sides, and the reality is those are terrible. They're biased. They're not accurate at all. You end up a lot of these benchmark systems, like iBuyPower with these really bad low-end memory bandwidth levels, heating issues and things like that on there, and it throws everything off. And right now, at least recently, all the ones we have, at least where I sell these things, it's all AMD stuff. And that makes them look bad if that's the case of what people are putting on CPU bench and all these other things. Now, I'm not saying that's the reason, but there's a lot more to it than that. But I'm using that as an example because I imagine that's the larger statistic of that than some site just specifically being biased, which we do know. I think it's what's it, user benchmark or GPU boss, CPU boss, one of those we know for a fact is super biased. So I obviously we have some time before the 7000 series comes out, and we still are waiting on 7000 GPU, but the power efficiency, especially with the increase in energy costs in Europe and places like that, obviously luckily it's getting cheaper here in the States, but in general, the better the performance is per watt, the better mobile devices are going to get. Obviously, we've seen a huge increase in the popularity of handheld consoles, which I'm looking at getting myself. There's leaks on the Logitech one coming out, which is probably ARM-based, but in general, if AMD continues to stay ahead and of Apple, Intel, and ARM as a whole, it's just better for us. Obviously, they're not nearly as good at marketing as Intel and Apple. People think Intel and Apple are faster, but we all know the reality. Out of the box, for the average user, no one comes close. And Lisa Su needs to continue to push the envelope. And let's just hope that this is all true and that we can continue to see these kind of numbers. I mean, the fact that they're going to hit 5.7 boost single core, I mean, in the next 2 years, I imagine 6 gigahertz could be maintained single core. Obviously, nothing's really single core anymore. I'll be doing some more reviews here soon. I actually ended up entering the Samsung ecosystem, which I swore I never would, but between my friends and access to it from work and my own Samsung devices at work for free, I'm testing this stuff out to see how well it works. It better be really good because of the cost. I'll tell you guys here coming soon, but let me know how it sounds. I'm actually using one of the Pro 2 Pros to do this video, and I'm on the Ultra right now, front screen and 9x16. So let me know what you guys think. Tell me what you guys think about the AMD. Are they going to continue to stay ahead? Is 13th gen going to even come close? Or is it going to be like the olden days with AMD where they're just going to have to put out so much power for Intel to keep up that they're going to end up being the laughing stock and nobody's going to put them in the laptops? Everybody, thanks for watching. I'm glad I'm back, and you guys take care. Peace.